When I get in from work, some days, not every day, some days I look to see what's going on YouTube. And some days there's things that you feel a need to watch, and some days there isn't. But people are getting a little bit twitchy about YouTube changing the rules and turning you off or turning you off from monetizing if you don't have, 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of views over the course of the year. So, we sort of check these things from time to time. Let's just have a look. Oh, there's squiggly lines all over the thing. I understand squiggly lines because, of course, part of my employment requires that I read squiggly lines. What do these squiggly lines tell us? It tells us that we're looking at the Harry Faber channel, and it tells us that people have been watching my videos. I don't know why they watch them, because they're pretty dire most of the time. But the trend lines, now this is what we do at work. We look at trends. And that's a worry, look, because the trend is downwards. Goodness, I better do something about that, hadn't I? As you can see, I am a serious movie mogul. I earn absolute shed loads from what I do on YouTube. And we check all of these things. Some of these films are actually awful. Yeah. Some of them are quite good-ish. And it's great. It tells me that 49% of the people that look at my videos live in the United Kingdom, 17% in the United States, 3.8% in India, 3.7% in Australia. But the trend lines are all going the wrong way. They're going down. So I think I had better stop gabbing and try and find something to make a really good film about. So I'm going to make some videos that will go absolutely viral. Or maybe not. I am not going to wear bizarre clothing for anybody, so we'll just have to see where this goes. I am still heavily involved in cardboard engineering. Now, being a glass sort of chap, I've got lead weights holding down wooden blocks to put bits of stuff into boxes to keep wagons in. And it's actually quite an interesting, what do they say on the best television shows? It's been a journey. Some of these things, you put them away in drawers and you forget that you had them. Look at this, isn't this gorgeous? The little Graham Farish wagon. Very, very nice insulated wheels, so you can run it on 2 rail or 3 rail if you wish. Metal bodies. Now we've got 4 of those all told. Now that's interesting. Look, that one's got plastic axles and wheels on it. What's this one got? Oh, that one's insulated axles. These are the boxes that they come in. But these aren't empty boxes. These have got things in. And just in case there's any doubt, it tells us it's 00 gauge. And let's see what we've got in this box. Look at that. A mineral wagon. That's quite a nice thing, isn't it? Let's pop that to one side. What else have we got? You're impressed that I can do this with one hand, aren't you? Ah, that needs a little minor repair on there, doesn't it? The brake gear has come a little bit adrift. What would we call that? Is that a meat van, possibly? Refrigerated, chilled van? I don't know. And it doesn't tell us on the box. But that's quite a nice vehicle, isn't it? Oh, that's another one of those. That's useful. That means we've got 5 of those. And just for good measure, just to bring up the train, as we should do, a brake van. A van for the guard to sit in and to operate the brakes if he needs to do that. So that's an interesting little pile of stuff, isn't it? I think you'll agree. What we're going to be finding room for is some other things. There's an interesting vehicle. This isn't something that too many British modelers will be familiar with. This is a Faller. I say Faller. Is it Fowler? Faller. Anyway, it came in a box of stuff, and sadly, of course, the body is broke. But I think we can probably find some plastic card and we can rebuild that. If we don't, of course, what we could do is we could use the components for other things. But look at this, it's an operating ballast dropper. It's got little devices on there that you can open the ballast flaps. That would be fun, wouldn't it? You could drag that behind a big diesel and ballast your line with it. How about that? Right, that's enough of that for now. I'm going to get some other things done and we're going to carry on making boxes to pack model railway stuff in.